Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Able to Disabled. Today we are talking about something I have. Asthma. So much fun. Not really. If you don't know what asthma is a chronic disease that affects the lungs and the airways. The airways, which are responsible for carrying air in and out of our lungs, become inflamed, swollen, and sensitive in people with asthma. This inflammation causes the muscle around the airways to tighten, which can lead to difficulty breathing. As a result, people with asthma often experience wheezing, shortness of breath, chest tightness, and coughing. It's a condition that can affect anyone, children, adults, and even seniors. It's especially common among children, and it can range from mild to severe, with symptoms varying in frequency and intensity. Symptoms of asthma are always obvious, and they can change over time. Most common signs include wheezing. This is the whistle sound you might hear when breathing, especially when exhaling. Shortness of breath, a feeling of being unable to get enough air, especially during physical activity or at nighttime, or during the cold as well. Chest tightness. It can feel like someone is sitting on your chest. Coughing, often a persistent dry cough, which may get worse at night or early in the morning. These symptoms can be triggered by certain factors, which we'll talk about in just a minute. But it's important to remember that asthma can be different for everyone. Some people experience occasional flare-ups, while others may have symptoms that affect their daily life. What triggers asthma? Now here's where things get a little tricky. Asthma doesn't have a single cause. There are a variety of triggers that can make asthma worse or bring on an attack. Common triggers include allergens, pollen, mold, dust mites, and pet dander can all trigger asthma symptoms, especially if you have allergic asthma. Air pollution, poor air quality, including smoke, and other pollutions, can irritate the airways. Respiratory infections, colds, flu, and other respiratory infections can lead to asthma flare-ups, which is currently what's happening right now. Exercise, physical activity, particularly in cold or dry air, can induce asthma symptoms. This is known as exercise indication bronchiectasis. I don't know how to say that word. That's a long word. Siri. Let's see if Siri can do your thing.
Bronchoconstriction.
There you go. Weather, cold weather, high humidity, or sudden changes in weather can also affect your asthma. Stress or strong emotions. Believe it or not, stress can trigger asthma symptoms. Anxiety or extreme emotional responses might make breathing more difficult for some people. And the staff are loud now. I don't know if they can hear it. Understanding your asthma triggers is essential for managing the condition. By avoiding or minimizing exposure to these triggers, you can significantly reduce the likelihood of an asthma flare-up. How is asthma diagnosed? So, how do you know if you have asthma? Well, it's important to visit a healthcare provider for a proper diagnosis. Diagnosis typically involves a few key steps: medical history and physical examination. Your doctor will ask about your symptoms, any family history of asthma or allergies, and what might be triggering your symptoms. Spirometry. This is a simple test where you can blow into a device that measures how much air you can exhale and how quickly. It helps in assess how well your lungs are functioning. I had to do that when I was younger. I think my parents still have it because we had to take it home for me to exercise on. Peak flow monitoring. You may be asked to use a peak flow monitor at home to track your lung function over time. I think we had that too. Allergy testing. If allergies are suspect to be triggering your asthma, skin or blood tests can help pinpoint specific allergens. If you think you have asthma or experiencing symptoms, it's always a good idea to talk to a healthcare professional. Early diagnosis and management can make a huge difference. Or you can have an asthma attack when you're 3 months old and freak out your parents, and that's how you find out you have asthma. Me. Managing asthma. Once asthma is diagnosed, the good news is that it can often be managed quite effectively with the right treatment plan. The goal of asthma treatment is to control inflammation in the airways and relieve symptoms when they occur. 1. Medication. There are 2 main types of asthma medications. Relievers. These are quick-acting medications such as inhalers, which help relax the muscles around the airways to open them up during an asthma attack. Controllers. These medications, like inhaled corticosteroids, are used daily to reduce inflammation in the airways and prevent symptoms from occurring. 2. Avoid triggers. As I mentioned earlier, avoiding known asthma triggers is key. This might mean staying indoors on high pollution days, using air puffers, purifiers, or managing pet allergies. Monitoring symptoms. Keeping track of your asthma with a peak flow meter or a symptom diary helps you and your doctor know when your asthma is under control or if adjustments need to be made. Pain. Another chronic illness. Developing an asthma action plan. This is a written plan that you can create with your healthcare provider. It outlines what to do on a daily basis to manage your asthma and what steps to take if your symptoms worsen. With the right tools and information, many people with asthma can live full and active lives. It's all about finding the right balance between medication, lifestyle adjustment, and managing triggers. The importance of education and support. Managing asthma isn't always easy, but it becomes much simpler when you're educated and have the right support system. It's important to work closely with your healthcare provider to adjust treatment as needed, but it's also helpful to connect with asthma support groups or communities, online or in person, where you can share experiences and learn from others. And if you're a parent of a child with asthma, or if you live with someone who has it, educating those around you is just as important. Asthma can affect not just the person with the condition, but also their family and friends. By understanding asthma, its symptoms, and how to manage it, you can help provide the support that's needed during the asthma attack or flare-up. Do you have anything to add for today's episode? Just your chronic illness and shit. That you're gonna have another surgery a couple of days before Christmas. to set out some stuff to see what's happening. Yay. I wish you could put the voice as like bold.
Yay.
Yay. Well, it would be good to find out what's happening. But it's not yay that it's just before Christmas. But if we didn't call to check when it was going to be, it would have happened next year sometime. I'm being sarcastic.
I am being sarcastic.
Yeah. Well, yay in the fact that we get to know what's happening to your body. Not yay that you have to do surgery again and it's before Christmas. If they can see anything. Because they might not see anything. So, yeah. Anything to say? It's a bit quieter today because the puppies are elsewhere. So that's why it's silent. They're not tackling each other from the distance. Yeah. But I think I have IC. Yeah. Although they will see it when they go in. What can they do for IC from there? They can't remove it, right? Like, it's pretty much stuck to your bladder. Or you have no idea.
In some serious cases, they have to remove the bladder, but it won't happen with me. I think it is going to be fixed in the surgery.
Okay, but they can't remove it like endo, right? It's pretty much stuck on the bladder. Or you don't know. Okay. We'll remove it. Both Dr. Davids. When did I get him on the podcast? I keep on forgetting. Oh no. We're interviewing him when he's doing the surgery.
Haha, I think he's scheduled when I get the lap.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else to add. Oh, your bowel doctor is pretty sure that you don't have cancer because they did that one already. Any tissue they found, they're getting it tested, but he's like, nothing looked cancerous. So, yay.
Very good.
Yeah. I think that's it. You want to end it? That's all for today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you all to the subscribers and our viewers. Check out our socials and website down below in the description, and we will see you all in the next episode. Stay pink and yellow. Bye.